I think the Atlanta Hawks learned how to suck their dreams dick. Just use their full tongue and mouth and breathe through their nostrils. I'm sorry if you guys didn't like that. I just watched Eastbound and Down, and I'm laughing when Matthew McConaughey comes in. Let's just talk about the Atlanta Hawks, the best team in the East, and let's hop in. Let's hear your comments down below. Do you think the Atlanta Hawks can actually be the number one seed in the East? Because right now, I actually do believe it, and I know it's 5 games, but they're going to be the best team in the East. And let's get into it. All right, look, Clint Capella must have heard me just like chirping about him, and he just clapped back. He was like, "Hey, Sierra, I heard you say that I'm not that double-double machine, and I'm going to show you that I am that double-double machine." I loved it. He came out, and he had the game that we were all expecting him to have, which is, what we came to know and love about Clint Capella. He finally had his good game of the year. I know he didn't really do. He did stuff on defense, but statistically you wouldn't have seen much. But he came out. He was passing the rock. He was getting boards, and he was giving his team second chance opportunities right and left. So it was really good. So the big difference for the Atlanta Hawks tonight was their defensive end, and they were so good on the defensive end. It was really great to see. And Trey Young was great, 21 points. DeAndre Hunter had 23 points, was 9 for 10. And the whole team in general was just playing really good basketball. And it was really the defense. They shut down Kyrie and Kevin Durant, made them uncomfortable. And the Atlanta Hawks are a problem for the NBA East. I think Trey Young is an MVP candidate. Trey Young through the first 5 points is averaging 30, not averaging, but he's had 37 points, 7 assists, 36 points, 9 assists, 29 points, 6 assists, 30 points, 11 assists, 21 points, 7 assists. Pretty good start to the year. Lloyd Pierce is going to win, Coach of the Year. I really do believe it. And they held Kyrie to 6 to 21 from shooting, 2 from 11 from three-point line, and they only committed two fouls. And against DeAndre Hunter, that's what he did against Kyrie. He literally shut down Kyrie, and it was really good. He was 9 from 10 from the field and 3 for 4 from 3, and it's really insane how good DeAndre Hunter was as a on-ball defender tonight. And the other thing was John Collins continues to have showing that he should get an extension. He's the man. And he's been fun. He had a 30-point game the other night, which was 2 nights ago, and against the Nets. And then they clapped back, and he had another great night. Almost had a double-double, got a block in there. Right now, he's playing amazing. He's not shooting as well from 3 as he was last year, but still, he's having a great season. And I think he's really making the Hawks look rather stupid for not extending him. And I think the best part is going to be the duo they have between Trey Young and John Collins. But our man Trey Young's averaging 33 points, 50% from the field, 34% from 3. And he's also dishing out an 8 assists a game. Great. That 3-point, you thought it was going to go up again after shooting 36 last year. We were hoping it'd go up one more time. But man, that was such a good game. I want to say this team has a chance of really being one of the best in the NBA, without a doubt. Solomon Hill is one of the best role players in the league, one of the better 3-and-D. They got Kevin Huerter, who's a great shooter. They got Bogdanovich, who can go off at any moment. Like, he'll have a quiet night because he'll let everybody else feast. Like DeAndre Hunter feasted, John Collins feasted. Cam Reddish continues to show that he's actually being a really, really good 3-point threat. Shot 50% from tonight, and he's continues to be one of the better 3-point options for this team. So it's really fun to watch them and see what they do with them. And, man, we saw Brandon Goodwin get minutes over Bruno Fernando. So that was interesting, and Brandon Goodwin made the most of those minutes. He showed up on the defensive side. He got a steal, and he was just being a pest on the defense side after missing the last 2 games, and he hit a 3-pointer. got some rebounds, and he was a good guy. He was a good player for them, and he'll probably have a similar role to last year, just a few minutes off the bench. He really just played mainly because of the end of the game, the garbage time, and then, just giving guys breathers. But Bruno Fernando is a really good player who I was surprised that he only played 2 minutes tonight, because he's actually been playing pretty decent for them the past couple of days, in my opinion. The first 2 games of the season, he had 7 and 10 rebounds, and he was just giving them high energy minutes, and I thought he was going to get more time, but I guess I was wrong. But I really did think he was going to get more time. The guy coming from the Maryland, he played for Maryland. I remember him. My friend was a huge fan of his. Cam Reddish and DeAndre Hunter are probably the 2 best shooting guard and small forward duo, like young duo, in my opinion. The best 2-way young duo in the league that isn't Jaylen Brown and, Jason Tatum. But for a shooting guard and small forward, because honestly, if they really wanted, I could see him running John Collins at the center, Hunter at the power forward, Reddish at small forward, then you slide in Bogdanovich or Kevin Huerter at the shooting guard position, point guard with Trae. That's a lot of spacing, a lot of shooting. That's a fun team. Don't tell me that isn't fun. Nathan Knight is another guy who I think challenges Bruno Fernando for minutes, and he's a 6'10". He's just a very high energy, gets you point. Just trying to make. He has plays with hunger because he's trying to make minutes, and it's crazy how much depth this team has, because they have Chris Dunn, Tony Snell, Rajon Rondo, Danilo Gallinari, who's yet to play. Like, Danilo Gallinari is out with an ankle sprain, and we haven't seen him in a few games, but it'll be great to see him when he comes back. Then you got Chris Dunn, who I'm pretty sure had ankle surgery, so he's a guy who has a chance to learn a lot from Rajon Rondo. Could be like the Kroger's version of Rajon Rondo. Rondo was out with knee soreness, so he was just taking a break. It's crazy how good this team is, and they didn't even have their full lineup. Skylar Mays, one of the best defensive players out of this year's draft. Okay, people don't talk about him, but what a freaking snag by them to get him. I'm just saying. Big Skylar Mays fan. He went to LSU, yeah. He's 6'4" with a 6'7" wingspan. He can get rebounds, block shots, fun guy. Solomon Hill, though, continues to play good. 2 for 7 tonight. He gets more and more minutes. He's shooting 44% from the field. Almost won an NBA championship with the Heat last year. Great player. Yeah, he had that long deal with the Pelicans, and the only reason people hated him was just because he got overpaid, because he was part of that class of free agents. Yeah, free agents in 2016 that all had to get paid, like Myles Leonard and those guys. But yeah, that's the video, guys. I hope you guys have a great day, because I know I will. The Hawks will win the East. Peace out. As always, guys, have a great day, because I know I will. So, guys, peace out.